Hi, I'm Andrew Zavelkoff, and this is going to be my graduation speech. As terrible as it was, it's important to remember the Holocaust to this day. Not for what went well, but for what went wrong. If we don't remember the past and the terrible events that happened, then they will repeat themselves, and that is of course the worst case scenario. In the Holocaust, 6 million Jews were killed, along with 15 million other outsiders. The reason so many people died is because Germans and other people thought what they were doing was right. There were people who just ignored what was happening, even though they watched it right in front of their own eyes. These people, they're called bystanders. Bystanders were a prime reason of why the Holocaust was so extensively fatal. Not enough people resisted, people just watched and were okay with what happened, and this allowed Hitler and the Nazis to keep growing their Armenian corpse. The people that did resist, however, were the heroes. These are called upstanders. Upstanders, along with the soldiers who fought against the Nazis, of course, were the heroes of the Second World War. These upstanders and heroes were the reasons that millions more Jews, homosexual men, and people with disabilities did not die. In the village of Les Chambon, the people decided to take a stand against the Nazis. Almost everyone in the community of 5,000 took part in the effort. Even the children were involved. This was a village full of heroes, and they saved many lives. These were upstanders, and they were the reason the Second World War was not even more brutal. One of the reasons it was so brutal is because of the anti-Semitism that took place. A former Nazi commandant even says that he thought of the people that he was killing as cargo, not even humans. This is because the Jews were dehumanized and made to look like an inferior group of people. This anti-Semitism can be compared to the racism we are experiencing today, on a much smaller scale, of course, but still terrible. Innocent African Americans are being killed just like the Jews in the 1940s. What's better about today is that people are protesting. This is a lesson that can be learned from the Holocaust. When people do not protest or resist, it gets worse. Now, the police brutality occurring is not a complete organization working against black people, just like the Nazis were an organization working against Jewish people, but it's still terrible and causing deaths nonetheless. The Holocaust was such a terrible and brutal time, and it is vital that we learn from it and remember it, so something even close to it never happens again. Thank you.